Oh, hello rat fans, hello there rat fans, welcome to Twitchathon with Ali and Herring Twitchathon. We're sitting in seat 11A. That's not appropriate, please don't start with that, that's a big tragedy. We're trying to do humour, it's not funny just to say that 11A, that's the safest seat. It's not a funny thing to say. I don't know why everyone's... You've ruined the start of the podcast. We're back. I'd like to apologise for my... I resign! Yeah. That wasn't appropriate. I'm very sorry. I have no control over what this guy does. He hasn't... Hello, rat fans! I'm Cheeky Knee. Woohoo! I'm winking at it. Woohoo! I sit on it the other... Can you remember all your catchphrases? It's been a while. No one likes a saying phrase, Rich. Don't do a saying phrase. Don't ever do a saying phrase. Okay, anything else? Nope, can't remember any of the others. Welcome, rat fans, to episode 100. No, it's not going to be episode 100. This is a soft relaunch. We haven't done this for a while, so Ali and I are just practicing. Can't quite fit us in, can we? Can't quite fit us into the right place. There we go. Going to be slightly over the... I think the camera's just a little bit too zoomed in. Don't blame the producer Terry for this. I would never... I've actually sacked Terry. I found out... I actually listened back to some of the podcasts, and the producer was... His voice was coming in all the time. He told me it wasn't... So we sacked Terry. Oh, not Terry yet. We've got a new producer. Yeah, hopefully he won't come in as often and spoil things. Oh, Chris Evans is moving things around as well. Do you think it's working? Look, you didn't have to change anything now, Chris. It's the camera. We just need to... No, never. You can't say anything, can you? No, it's the new producer, Chris Evans, not that one. So welcome to the show. It's not... We can't do it. Call this episode 100. Oh, I've disappeared. Oh, I'm back again. We'll call this 99G, I think. I'm sort of planning, I think what we might do is in the autumn, because we'll do a few before the autumn. Maybe we'll restart from episode 1 and just... Because what I want to do today is get back to basics. Back to basics. No, back to basics. Back to basics. No, I want to get back to basics. What do you want to do? Get back to basics. You want to get what? Back to basics. Well, I want to get back to basics. I don't know what you're saying. Back to basics. Back to basics. And just you and me looking at the news, seat 11A. It's not a funny thing to say. The guy's just buried his brother today. So, I don't know why people think that's a funny thing to say. Dang, cheeky. It's not cheeky. It's horrible. You put me off my stride. We want to do a light-hearted, funny show about the news. Maybe we'll start putting out on the RHLSTP. If it's good enough, maybe we'll start putting out on the RHLSTP feed. And then when it's got... Really? Yeah. You think... Do you not worry that it'll lose us downloads? I think it might do, but then if it goes well on the RHLSTP feed, thank you, then that time, sorry, and this did the first time, then Channel 5, then Channel 4, then Channel 3. You're just going to go up that good, yeah, then Channel 2. So you go ITV to Channel 2, yeah, then Channel 1. What after that? Then America. Do you think this will fly in America? I do think this will fly in America. I think it's not with the air traffic controllers there in America. Am I right? Did a satire? I thought you were going cheeky knee. Don't stop bringing it back to air disasters. We're trying to get new people in, not do offensive stuff that's going to get us... We'll be taken off the air. Ian Twitch will get us off the air. You can't take us off, Twitch. You can do anything you want. I could say willies if I want. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say willies. You just said it. I didn't. I whispered it, and I don't think anyone could hear because the mic's not that sensitive. Okay. So, yeah, look, today it's just a bit of fun, afternoon show, bit of afternoon delight. Ooh, sky rockets in flight. Stop talking about sky. This is the song. Afternoon delight. Ooh, I want to have some sex. We're not going to have sex. That might get the ratings going. If it gets me back on TV, I'll have sex with you. Well, we've had sex once, haven't we? Let's not talk about that. Very triggering for me having to do this show with you, so please don't mention that. Anyway, so look, we're just going to do a soft reshoot. 70 people are watching already. It's an incredible turnout. It's all over the world, probably those people. Yeah, if we look in the comments, probably see the people saying I'm from old in the comments. I'd like to see. I can't read it because it's too far away. Colby and Cheddar. Colby and Cheddar subscribed for 31 months. That's a very nice to you because we haven't been here. If you apparently, I tried to subscribe to this myself. It's very complicated. If you can be asked, we get like £3 from Amazon Prime. If you're with Amazon Prime, we get £3 and you don't have to pay anything. But it's all on the Twitch page if you want to do it. But I mean, wouldn't it be wonderful? It'd be wonderful to be Limmy, wouldn't it? It would be wonderful to be Limmy. But look, we don't do this for the love. Don't we? No, sorry, we don't do this for the money. Yeah, we do it for the love. No, we don't do it for love. No. I don't know why we do it, but we're doing it. It's those 70 people out there, rich, youth, and desperate, they use this to come back. Now it's that, and they're thinking, why did we, what were you worried about? Why did we, what was the problem? Right, look, let's crack on. None of the other, no stupid characters coming in. Did somebody say coming in? Get out. It's too good. Was just going to be pure Ali and Herring switch fun as it should have been all the time. There shouldn't have been all these fucking Brian Wasps coming. Look at the size of Brian Wasp since he's become famous. Look how big he's got. Arrgh. What's the buzz? It's amazing. No Marmite lids. Hello. No talking Soleros. No, I can't remember what we called this. Isn't that some kind of thing to go at your anus? I think that is. That's the noise it would make if it was up there. It's still very clean and blue. Yes, it is. And that's how it will stay. Bonnie Blue. Bonnie Blue. Look, we're just gonna do a sideways look at the news. This is what it pure and simple gonna be there. How's that song go? I don't know. Oh, I wanna be there. 2, I'm gonna see there. 3, I'm gonna wee over there. Pure and simple, it's the morning time. I don't think that was the song. But we're gonna just do looking at the news. No mess around, no singing songs wrongly. I sing the songs that make the old men cry. We don't know where that came from. You don't know where any of my stuff comes from, do you? No, I don't know where any of your stuff comes from. It comes from in there, doesn't it? Yes, it comes from inside my head. Only I know what's coming next. That's the truth of it. And Chickeny. Did you have any other catchphrases? Can't remember any of the others, Rich. I can't really remember. I don't remember what was that guy called? Don't remember. Oh yeah, there's Henry the Hippo. I've forgotten about him. Someone's mentioned Henry the Hippo. I've forgotten all about him. He'll be around here somewhere. Oh, I can see up his gaping anus over there. No big wobbling, big wobbling boobies. That kind of stuff isn't going to get us onto Channel 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1, then America, then movies, then outer space. Do you think anything else? Yeah, I don't know. Ethan and America really good. This Richard, does not worry. Why are you talking like that? I don't know. Just like Ethan. Right, let's have a look at the old news, see what's going on in the news today. And the first news story is not working. Oh, there we go. It's working. This is too far away from my glasses, and it's too far away from my eyesight. And if I lean in, I can't see it. Trump considers joining Israel on Iran strikes as IDF targets nuclear sites. Oh, that's it. We're covering the big news stories. World War III is about to happen. I thought we should get back on the air as quickly as we can because we're not going to be here for long. Donald Trump is going to kill every single one of us because, he's not the best negotiator. He's the best negotiator he'll sort anything out. He said something about they could kill the spiritual leader of Iran, but they've chosen not to for now. And that's the kind of thing you want from a world leader, isn't it? Just threatening to assassinate other world leaders if they don't do what he wants. That is the iron diplomacy that will see us all through this without anyone getting hurt, apart from all the bombs and stuff. But it'll probably be okay because, I can see why Trump does not want. It's not right. Iran should not have. They might get one nuclear missile, and I don't want to live in a world where Iran has one nuclear missile. I want to live in a world where Donald Trump has, I think it's 5,504. It might be 4,505. He's got a lot anyway. He's got several thousand nuclear weapons under his control. That's Donald Trump. if you think he's going to get through this presidency without accidentally setting a couple of those off, you are very wrong. We'll get to a news story about that. But the next bit is that very thing. How the world could start a nuclear war by accident. I wouldn't worry too much about it, Sunday Times. I think we're going to have a nuclear war bang on purpose. If you think about it, the chances of no one using a nuclear weapon either by accident or on purpose between now and the end of humanity is pretty unlikely. 2 of them went off on cities in the lifetime of some of the people who are alive right now, including my parents. So there has to be no accidents and no madmen in charge. There's quite a few madmen in charge. Forever, for the rest of humanity, for them not to go off. So they could go off by accident. We have to worry about that. Oh, my daughter's here. Hopefully she won't come in and be funnier than me. But of course, America has a possible thing to stop Iran getting a nuclear weapon. It is the massive ordnance penetrator, which did somebody say ordinance? I mean, that was exactly the wrong word to... Cocky Carrot there, who will not be in this show. Cocky Carrot's not in this show anymore. I don't know who named the massive ordnance penetrator. They could have just said the it's a bunker busting bomb. It's a what? It's a bunker. It's a what? It's a bunker busting bomb. It's a what? It's a bunker busting bomb. A bunker busting bomb? No, a bunker busting bomb. It's a bunker busting bomb. Why do you choose news stories with these in them? With what's in the D's? There's not a single story about a bee. We had the Brian Wasp's the only... No, the letter D. Why is it Dunker Dusting Dom? The what? Dunker Dusting Dom. Dunker Dusting Dom from Dick and Dom. No, he does... Oh, the chicken dunkers doesn't he? He does dusting. He does. Dunker Dusting Bond. Don with a dot at the end. I don't understand what you're saying. Dunker Dusting Dom. Dunker Dusting Dom. We can't go on until I understand what you're saying, and I don't... Dunker Dusting Dom. Dunker Dusting Dom. Dunker Dusting Dom. I mean, you're not even trying now. Bunker busting bomb, that's what it's. The massive ordnance penetrator. And that's what I call 19ers. I mean, fucking hell. Really? Yeah, I thought that was alright for an ad-lib. It's the most obvious thing to say, isn't it? Yeah. Don't worry, I'll be fine, because I'm sitting in seat 11. Hey, I don't like it. I don't think it's not appropriate for you to do that, so please don't do that. So anyway, it's the massive ordnance penetrator. You can't call it the bunker busting bomb by the bunker busting bomb. Call it a bunker busting bomb. Bunker busting. Will you call it a bunker busting bomb? I'll call it the massive ordnance penetrator. Thank you very much. You're doing well with the penetrator. Bunker busting bomb. Bunker busting done. Bunker busting done. That could bust the bunker, that one, and then that will hopefully stop Iran getting a nuclear weapon, because we don't want Iran having one nuclear weapon when America's got 5,000 nuclear weapons. Right, we don't know where we're at. 1, 2, 3. I think we're on this one now. Let's have a look. We're moving through. This is another sad story. Doctor Who supplied ketamine to Matthew Perry. Doctor Who did? They don't do that. That was someone else's joke on Twitter. That's not a joke. Doctor Who supplied ketamine to Matthew Perry. Not Doctor Who. Doctor Who supplied. Who? Doctor Who. Have you forgotten how difficult this was on your throat? Yeah, thankfully I got some water before I came out. That's sad news, isn't it? Doctor Who supplying ketamine. It wasn't Doctor. It's the Doctor Who. The World Health. The doctor from the World Health Organization supplied. No. Doctor Who supplied ketamine to Matthew Perry. Will plead guilty to drug charges. Doctor Who supplied ketamine to Matthew Perry. Full stop. Will plead guilty to drug charges. It's alright. He can just jump in his TARDIS and fly away, can't he? He can go back to a time when Matthew Perry was still alive. Again, I don't think this is I just wanted to say, that I just wanted to do a serious news story. I don't think it's an appropriate subject for making jokes about Doctor Who supplied. It's not even your joke. You got it off Twitter. Yeah, Doctor Who. It looks like Doctor Who. It doesn't. On that headline, it's Who's got a small W, so it doesn't even work as Who or Who. Just thought you could do a Who, Doctor Who. That's what I asked. Doctor Who. No. The Doctor Who supplied ketamine to Matthew Perry will plead guilty to drug charges and go to prison, and rightly so, for killing one of our finest and most loved actors. So, is this getting all sincere, this show? No, it's a serious news story. When a story is a funny story, we can have a little bit of fun with it. And what a lovely story. That's not your catchphrase. No one likes the same phrase. But if it's a serious story like this, then we treat it with some resonance. Do you mean resonance? I do. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're on this one next. I haven't labelled them. It looks like that's the one we just won. Let's have a look. Okay, this says, God, my eyesight's bad. I've got some glasses that can do mid-range. I'll have to try and find them. Fillers, Botox and BBLs being carried out in public toilets, officials warn. What? Fillers, Botox and BBLs. What's a DDL? What? A DDL? What's a what? A DDL? Are you deliberately choosing toys that lots of D's in them? Wouldn't do that. Fillers, Botox, and BBLs. BBL. What's a BBL, Richard? What's a what? What's a BBL? I can't understand what you're saying. Look at the thing. Read it off there. What does it say? Fillers, Botox, and BBLs. What's that? Which one? The last one. What's the last? Oh, BBL. Brazilian butt lift. What is a Brazilian butt lift, Richard? What's a what? Stop doing this to me. It's not. This is as funny as what you think I'm doing. Well, there's a lot of tension between us two. I don't get on with you that well. That's why we haven't been on very much. So, you can do your inappropriate jokes about air disasters, and I will make you say BBL all the time until you get angry. That's not very nice. I thought they meant to. This won't get us on Channel 5. It will. Look at Aggie, who just died. Was it Aggie or the other one? The how clean is your house woman died. She was horrible. People loved her, so we could try that. I'm very polite. You're horrible. But we can't both be horrible. One of us has to be Aggie. Aggie was the nice one. Yeah, Aggie was the nice one, and what's her face? The other one who's died. This very respectful, Richie, very respectful to the dead. Well, she had a good long life of cleaning houses. BBL is a Brazilian butt lift. Why is a Brazilian butt lift, Richard? It's when a Brazilian comes in, gets his hands on your butt and lifts it up, and then he just holds it there. This seems very inappropriate, and it means your butt is higher up than it was before. Why wouldn't you want their butt to be higher up? Apparently some people want their high butt. I want my butt as close to the ground as possible. Do you? Yes, so when I poop, then the poop comes out and doesn't go on my trousers. You don't do poop? Not really. Well, some people want to have a Brazilian... Excuse me. It's harder than you to do. It's harder to do this show than I remembered. Oh, my God. Some people want to have a Brazilian man or woman. Don't be sexist. Follow them around, holding their butt. What's it got to do with fillers and Botox, and why is it being carried out in public toilets? Well, that's it. They go to a public toilet. A Brazilian lifts up their butt. Oh, and they poop out their butt. No, I don't think. Well, they probably will. They do still poop out of it, I suspect, but it's just higher up. Why do people want that, Richard? I don't know. Just be happy. Be proud of the butt you have. You don't need a Brazilian lifting it. Unless you are a Brazilian or you're with a Brazilian and you enjoy them lifting you up by the butt. Just enjoy the butt you have. My butt, it's a raddled old thing, isn't it? It was once a thing of beauty. My butt remained pretty pert and beautiful. But now, and the butt part is okay, but the anus, yeah. I mean, I don't know if we want to go into this sort of Channel 5. Channel 5, I love this. My anus is raddled. Is it? Yeah. The whole area, I mean, I've lost parts of my genitals. None of it works down there anymore. Yeah. And then it's an embarrassment. It's an awful embarrassment. But my butt looks good, so I'm not going to get a Brazilian to lift it. Also, if he lifts it, he might lift it up and you can see everything else. And that will upset people. This is the high quality journalism people have been looking for, Rich. It certainly is. Let's see what's coming up next. Oh, this is a huge story. We're just going to do a quick one today. It's not going to be a long show yet. Just going to quick look at the stories. Furious, Keir Starmer's Brexit deal may change flavour of smoky bacon crisps. Nigel Farage is very outspoken about this. Let me see if I can find the actual news story for this one. Because it is an important story. It just takes me a sec to get to save stories. Here it is. I'll read this one to you. Yeah, here you go. So Keir Starmer has been blasted for a smoky bacon surrender after his Brexit deal. What was Brexit for? If we can't have our smoky bacon crisps, left Britain taking orders from Brussels. It's left Britain Getting a lot of bees in here. Yeah, smoky bacon. You deliberately chosen bee. You know Brexit. Yeah, it's after Brexit deal. Yeah, left Britain taking orders from Brussels. Let me do it. So the secure Starmer has been lasted through a smoky bacon surrender after his Brexit deal left Britain taking orders from Brussels on what goes in our crisps. Well, not bad. I understood that. The PM agreed to follow new EU food rules. How could he? Didn't he know about the smoky bacon crisps? He's left an open door for Nigel Farage here, including a ban on smoke flavouring still allowed in the UK, prompting fears much-loved bacon crisps will never taste the same because I bet they can't find something else that is legal that will make that same taste. Maybe they won't be able to. Nigel Farage told the Telegraph, leave our smoky bacon alone, as if none of this is his fault. You have to ask what next, says Nigel Farage. Changes to the way we smoke our kippers? Yeah. I mean, we're all fucking eating kippers, aren't we? You kitta herring? Yeah, very good. We're all eating kippers for breakfast every day, aren't we? I can't walk down the street without smelling the stink of smoked kippers. People cramming their face with smoky bacon crisps. How the kipper eaters and smoky bacon eaters going to feel about this new terrible kowtowing to the EU? Shadow Cabinet Officer Minister Richard Holden, it isn't just fucking Farage. Added Labour's smoky bacon surrender is just the latest flavour of betrayal served up by their EU deal. I think the betrayal came sometime before all of this. A government spokesman also told The Sun, anyone claiming smoky bacon crisps are for the chop is peddling porky pies. The great British crisp industry will still be able to produce mouth-watering flavours and find it easier to bring home the bacon by exporting to new markets. It's a very important story, it is. So it seems, well, if we can believe the government, and I don't know if we can believe them, do you like Nigel Farage more than Keir Starmer? It's close. It's a close run thing. At least Nigel Farage is honest about what he thinks. I'm not delighted with the way Keir Starmer has run the country so far, no. And it was nice to pick up those papers for that old man who dropped those papers on the floor, though, that was a nice thing to do. A non-story, a complete non-story. Right, we're going to move on. This is just fun. Elon Musk suffers the second biggest wealth loss in human history. It's a bit of fun. It's good to see. He's probably got some kind of plan here. It's probably I'll read a bit of the story just for the fun of it. It's from Vanity Fair. Oh, Vanitatis. Elon Musk's ongoing war of words with President Donald Trump has hit him where it hurts. Unfortunately, not in his testicles. You can look at this Friday night spent retweeting fawning remarks from supporters to see that nothing's changed. But the father of 14 that we know about took a major hit to his money hoard on Thursday, reportedly losing $34 billion of his personal fortune in the second biggest single-day personal wealth loss ever. What I want to know is what's the worst wealth loss? I would like to hope it goes back to sort of medieval times when someone had their treasure thrown in a river or something, but I don't know. Oh, he's actually the entire situation a world away from November 2024. It's Elon Musk is also the winner. He lost 464 billion before. So I mean, he's lost a lot of money, but he bounces back. Do you think he'll be all right, Elon Musk? You've chosen a name that I hope he'll be all right, old Elon Musk, because all he's done is trying to take money from people who need it and give it to himself for him to then lose. But if he loses it, it must go somewhere. He's lost it, and someone else has got it. So as long as Elon Musk doesn't get it, I think it's fair enough. The world we're all doomed. Yeah, there's no point in waiting until September. Yeah, we're not going to get there. Will we ever get to episode 100, Rich? I don't know if we will. I don't know if it's going to be possible. But, we're on 99G. 99G? Is that 99G or 99D? It's 99G, actually, G. No, it's not 99G. No, 99G. Okay. I'm just delighted about Elon Musk. Let's see what's coming next. Oh, Donald Trump's got a gold phone coming in. Oh, I had thought about getting a phone and turning it into an alley phone. That would have been brilliant. And then you could have held it up and tried to sell it to people. I was going to paint on the back of an old phone. Yeah, and then I forgot. When I saw this, I thought I'd do that. I'll make an alley phone. That would be good. And then we could auction it off for like $499. Yeah. Do you think the Trump phone's going to be good? I think it probably will only go through to Trump. I think it might be like a phone on the end of a string, and the string leads to Donald Trump, and the only person you can talk to is Donald Trump, who will just talk shit down the phone to you. That sounds all right. That's worth $499. I'm not sure the gold phone will cost $499. You know, it's good to see, isn't it, an American president setting up other businesses, crypto, and trying to sell stuff. Do you remember when Jimmy Carter wasn't allowed to carry on doing his peanut farm because he became president? Why has the world changed so much? Yeah. Do you remember when people were allowed to disagree with each other without blowing each other up and shooting each other? No, I don't really know that. I've lived a long time. That's always in the case. Yeah, maybe. Well, you know, if anyone in America is watching, been nice knowing you. Enjoy your new North Korea state. It was lovely to see Donald Trump's birthday being celebrated so beautifully. Do buy one of those phones if you can. Give me a ring. We'll set up an alley phone for the next show. Have I done? Oh yes, look, this is a story from from the New Scientist or something. I can't read it. National Register. You're on the National Register. I'm not. Should be. I'm not. You're the one who bloody sexually assaulted someone, so don't you? And by someone, I mean me. All right. Let bygones be bygones, that's what I say. The diet that could make your brain 7 years younger. What you put in your body can have a big impact on what you keep in your head. You don't want that, do you, Rich? What? You don't want a diet that make your brain 7 years younger. No, I want a diet that will make my genitals 25 years younger and work again. That would be like if they were, if you could just. I miss the days where you just had to give it a little tap and bang, you were ready to go. Yeah, just like a little tap on the shoulder. All right, time to go. And it'll be ready there for you. Yeah, you must rue those days. I'm in those days. You don't want to drain 7 years younger, and then you'd be -3 if that was the case, Richard. That's very funny you're saying I've got the brain of a 4-year-old. Yes, I think that's true. I think we can all agree on that. You're the one, I'm the sensible one in this double act. Are you? Don't laugh as you say, are you? If someone can come back and say we can make your genitals back to the state they were, well, there's a lot you'd have to grow some extra stuff to you. I can live on one ball. That's fine. I would just like everything else to work in the way it was supposed to work. It's all right, but I would just like it to be a bit more reliable and a bit more immediate. Well, I think there are things you can get for that, Richard. I think you get some pills for that. I don't think I feel like pills are cheating. I feel like diet pills are cheating. If I'm trying to lose weight, but I'm not going to take pills. That's cheating. You've got to do it the real way. You've got to fight hard. You're not doing very well. I'm not doing very well this year. I've put on a bit of weight this year when I said I was going to lose weight. It's all the fucking sweet cheating, I know. And I'm not going to take a pill. That's cheating. I'm a very honourable person. I think everything should run fairly and you should work on what you've got. It's not fair to the world that I would take pills to make this penis work better than it works. Because, what chance does that give the youngsters? Do you mean the young men who are out there trying to have sex and then I turn up with a penis 25 years younger? That would be weird. All right. Well, I am weird. Is there anything? I think that was it. I think that was the last story. Yeah, that's from before. Was Elizabeth I really a man? Did we get onto that last time? I think we did. She wasn't. And maybe she was. But people just can't believe like a successful person could become the monarch and be female, and that's just their own sexism. Elizabeth I was a man. You did it. It was a mistake. You said it. It was a woman, and Shakespeare wrote Shakespeare's plays, and even if he didn't, someone called Shakespeare. It doesn't matter. He's dead, so it's just Shakespeare wrote him, whoever he was. Well, that's all the Tudor history sorted out for us. Thank you. I think we're pretty much done. Are you? Yeah. Were we going to have? Were we going to have the King of the World come in? Well, I don't know. We're going to have Henry VIII come in. No, I don't. I don't think we should kowtow to people who just want people coming in doing lazy catchphrases. You can't King of the World come in, be like Donald Trump. You could make him look like Donald Trump, then going, I'm the King of the World. Don't look at me. I'm the King of the World. Oh, a Digley, and I'm not going to kill anyone. No magic button, I'm afraid, because there's no birthdays. No one sent in a birthday, or if they have, it was so long ago that I can't do it. If you want your birthday, email me, herring1967@gmail.com. You need to have not just a picture, a designed picture of the person whose birthday it is in JPEG form that I can put up. I'm not just going to wish you happy birthday. It's a free service. Other celebrities would charge you £23 on Cameo for this, and I'm doing it for nothing. So you can put a bit of work in, and then you might get a fucking magic button, mightn't you? Might. Terence and gonna be there. It was I like the nanas. Oh, I like apricots. Is this the song yet? We disagree about many things, don't we? That we can agree on one thing. It is Pure and Simple gonna be there. I don't know if people remember the song Pure and Simple. I'm not sure I do. I think it came to an X Factor or something, didn't it? I think it was Hearsay. Was that who did it? Here, Thosrathi say. What do you think was missing out of that word? Why did they need a Thosrathi in there all? Here are a bunch of twats, say. Here are a bunch of idiots, eh? Could have been that. Yeah, very funny, Rich. Well, I think we've proven why Twitch of Fun needs to stay on the air. Part of my nose came off. I know, Richard. You called me Richard. I know, Ali. Do you know who you are? I get confused between the two of us sometimes. Ali, yes. That's neat. Tell them, I was doing a promo, I think, for this, and you can see, look at the end of my nose. I haven't taken cocaine or anything, but part of my nose flaked away. And unfortunately, I took it, I put it on my little shelf there, I've got there. But then we had some cleaners coming because the office was in such a state that I got someone to come and professionally clean it, so I'd feel better about being in here. And of course, I didn't think. And that little bit of your nose that I could have stuck back on, yes. With a little bit of paint on it, or I could have given it as a prize. I could have put it on eBay. I bet someone would have paid £25 for it. Yeah, it's ended up in the bin. Can you go through the bin and find it? I mean, I could. But I'm not going to. It's gone. I think it's gone, unless it's fallen under that. No, I don't think so. But we've got a lovely new studio. Well, it's not really. It's the same studio. It's just got less dirt on it. And I've put some pictures up. And, I think we're all set for... This is a soft relaunch yet. And sorry about your nose. Yeah, I just hope the rest of it doesn't peel off. I feel bad, Ali, because you're 133 years old. I am. You've done some terrible things in your time. Yes, I have. I admit that. But I still would feel bad for you, my great-granddad who made you, and my granddad who gave you to me. If, during me looking after you... Look how, you have an amusing red nose to indicate your alcoholism. I like a little drink. I've had and the little drunk. That's it. That's the joke. Yeah, you're a little drunk. But if you haven't got a red nose, what will become of you, Ali? That's a good question. Ali, the not red nose, ventriloquist Johnny, had a very unred nose, and if you ever saw him, you would say he troddly sober. Then all the other ventriloquist Johnnies used to laugh and call him names. They wouldn't let poor Ali join in all the ventriloquist Johnny games. They sound awful. Then one chilly Christmas night, Santa came to town. These are the words. Ali, with your nose not red, you can't help me, so go to bed. So all the other ventriloquists on these were vindicated and carried on bullying Ali. Ali, the not red-nosed ventriloquist Johnny, will fail to go down in history, as will Richard Herring and his terrible show, Twitch of Fun. Don't think we can beat that. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't read your comments because for some reason everything's too far away. Look, if I do that, that's not very good, is it? And anyway, it's all just adverts. How will we know you're going to be doing a show near your birthday? You've got to take a fucking chance, haven't you? So email in with your birthday wishes. Not for yourself, it has to be someone else has to do it. herring1967@gmail.com. And have a lovely day. It's lovely to be back. And we'll be doing this every week for the rest of my life. You sure? Yeah. We love you. And cheeky knee.